Welcome to Vuka Online News at this hour. Minister of Higher Education and Training, Vuka, on Friday issued a notice of intent to cancel the registration of 3 prominent private higher education institutions. He said the decision followed sustained regulatory breaches at the institution at risk of deregistration are City University, Damelin and Isesok City Campus. He revealed that all 3 failed to submit their required 2024 annual reports despite being granted an extension until the 30th of June 2024 and a final remedial deadline of 6 June 2025. Beyond missing annual reports, Manamela said the institutions failed to provide critical financial documentation in the register. This included audited annual financial statements, proof of financial surety or guarantees, SARS tax compliance certificates, and occupational health and safety compliance documentation. City University and IKESA City Campus are reportedly no longer providing higher education services as defined under the Higher Education Act. The minister said the notice of intent to cancel will be published in the Government Gazette in accordance with Section 63A of the Higher Education Act. Manamela further stressed that the department's ongoing commitment to assisting affected students. KwaZulu-Natal authorities have confirmed that the 4th body has been pulled from the wreckage following a building collapse in Verulam. However, efforts to locate remaining victims continue despite worsening weather conditions that have hampered access to the site. Buthelezi said that government remained committed to accounting for every person affected by the collapse, adding to the additional capacity had been deployed to strengthen the operation. Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Reverend Buthelezi said disaster management teams will not rest until all individuals are recovered. The MEC was accompanied by the Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure, Dean McPherson, and Public Works MEC Martin Mayer, and eThekwini Mayor Cyril Xaba. Government has assured affected families that the psychosocial and logistical support will be provided throughout the recovery phase. The minister, speaking after a site visit to the scene in the tragedy of Saturday, declared himself tired of hearing people dying in building collapses and promised a swift and comprehensive overhaul of the country's building compliance regulations to end the current fragmentation that allows such disasters to happen. The eThekwini municipality has confirmed that the structure was illegal, stating that the preliminary reports indicated that no approved plans existed for the 4-story building. And the Gauteng Department of Education is working to place more than 15,000 pupils who remain without schools for the 2026 academic year, despite having achieved 95.56% placement rate overall. Steve Mabona, spokesperson for the department, confirmed that outstanding applications comprise approximately 4,500 Grade 1 pupils and more than 10,600 Grade 8 pupils who have yet to receive placement. The department's latest figures released on Friday, 12 December 2025, show that there's 342,668 of the 358,574 unique applicants for grades 1 and 8 have successfully been placed. Students placed. The placement challenges are concentrated in specific districts across Gauteng, with the Ekurhuleni North experiencing the most significant strain. Despite these challenges, the department reports that approximately 114,000 spaces remain available across the province. And the military-led governments of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have launched a regional investment bank capitalized at 500 billion CFA francs to finance infrastructure, energy, and agricultural projects. The bank will pool resources from the 3 mineral-rich Sahel nations. According to Bloomberg, Mali and Burkina Faso are among Africa's leading gold producers, while Niger holds significant uranium reserves. Business Insider Africa reported in July that the 3 countries planned to introduce new taxes to fund the lender. Each nation is expected to contribute about 5% of tax revenues to capitalize the bank. Serge Balima, an advisor to Burkina Faso's junta leader Ibrahim Traoré, says at the time, the move is part of a broader effort to reduce reliance on foreign donors and assert greater control over their development agendas. The 3 countries which have withdrawn from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, are grappling with mounting challenges, including political instability and climate pressures, and they have accused the bloc of failing to support their fight against a widening Islamist insurgency. In your sports, as the storm surrounding Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Broos intensifies, the South African Football Association has come to his defense. SAFA has given the Belgian coach their full backing as preparations ramp up for the forthcoming Africa Cup of Nations tournament in Morocco later this month. The controversy ignited earlier this week after Broos made a comment regarding 20-year-old Orlando Pirates midfielder Mbegazeli Mbogazi, which some critics have interpreted through the lens of racism and sexism. Bafana Bafana assistant coach Herman Kaleles has since confirmed that the disciplinary issue involving Bogazi has been quickly resolved internally. This allowed the squad to stay entirely focused on the upcoming AFCON. Following this uproar, SAFA has vigorously defended Broos, explaining that his comments were misunderstood. The association maintains that his frustrations were solely about the players' professional behavior and did not carry any discriminatory intentions. And the Sharks launched the JP Peterson era with a bonus point Champions Cup win over Saracens at a rain-soaked Kings Park on Saturday, trading 15-7 late in the first half. The hosts struck twice before the break to take the lead, and then scored a crucial fourth try at the end of the third quarter. The 28-23 win keeps Durban-based franchise in playoff contention after a youthful side lost 56-19 at Toulouse in John Plumtree's last match as head coach. For this and other sports news, tune in to Vuka Sports Hour every weekday at 3 p.m. In your weather, Pretoria will be partly cloudy and cool, temperature highs of 21 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Johannesburg, cloudy and cool, temperature highs of 19 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Cape Town, partly cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 23 degrees. Durban, cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 24 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Bloemfontein, cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 28 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Polokwane, cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 30 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Upington, partly cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 27 degrees. Port Elizabeth, cloudy and cool, temperature highs of 22 degrees. And East London, cloudy and cool, temperature highs of 22 degrees and scattered thunder showers. For Vuka Online News, I am Monges Makalima.